In the early 1900s, there was only 125,000 hectares of forest in the country, or less than 2% of the total land cover. According to the latest National Forest Inventory, there is now over 800,000 hectares of forest in Ireland, which is almost 12% of total land cover. However, Ireland is still one of the least forested countries in the EU, and the state continues to encourage landowners to plant trees through generous grants and premiums. These financial supports help establish new forests, which include supports to expand the area of native woodland. Native species, such as oak, attract the highest grant and premium rates of all planting categories. What makes forestry unique, however, is the way in which it can impact positively across different aspects of our society. Afforestation has significant environmental benefits, which is recognised in Ireland's new forest strategy. Ireland's existing forests and the new forests we will create is an important part of Ireland's efforts to meet our challenging climate targets. The timber that our forests produce play an important role in building houses more sustainably. Forests can also play a role in improving the quality of our water through sensitive planting of appropriate species. Forestry provides opportunities for amenity, recreation, and biodiversity, and can make a significant contribution to our health and sense of well-being. Over 80% of all private planting have been undertaken by farmers since the 1980s, and over 24,000 farmers are classified as forest owners.
Forestry and commercial forestry has been a great success story for Ireland over the last number of decades. At one stage, Ireland had less than 1% forest cover. Now we've brought that all the way up to 12%. So we've 800,000 hectares of forests in Ireland. About half of that is commercial forestry. So we supply all of the wood that we need to build our houses and for our packages and pallets and all of these different things. We use most of that timber at home. We also have a very vibrant export market to the UK. We have a number of large sawmills all over the country, and they produce all of the timber products that we need. They've invested hundreds of millions of euro over the last number of years to enable them to produce the highest quality products and then also to export to the UK and compete with other suppliers from other places. Farmers all over the country have invested in forestry. We now have about 35,000 farmers around Ireland who own private forests. About half of the forests in Ireland are private, about half of them are owned by Coillte. So those farmers now see their forests maturing and they're going in and they're felling their timber and they're bringing it to the sawmills, and it's creating a huge supply over the next 15 years. So we were hoping to use more of that timber at home to build more Irish homes from timber, as well as expanding our UK market as well.